June 11, 2013, a deadly lesson in living with wildfire when a black forest fire blew up in a matter of hours and lasted 9 days. It was the most destructive in Colorado history. It killed 2 people, destroyed 488 homes, and scorched more than 18,000 acres. Fighting a massive wildfire in your own backyard requires a team, not only on the ground, but in the air. And Lauren spent time with the Air Force Reserves to find out how agencies work together.
Well, when the state and Forest Service planes are all busy, they have to call in the military. And that includes the Air Force Reserves at Peterson Air Force Base, the only U.S. reserves in the country equipped to fight fires. Meet the 302nd Airlift Wing, protecting Colorado from the skies. From the ground, wildfires seem endless. From the sky, you see an incredible view of destruction. Up high is where you find the 302nd Airlift Wing of Air Force Reserves flying C-130 Hercules planes, which are made for flying low, slow, and heavy. These planes become firefighting machines when loaded with the Modular Airborne Firefighting Systems, or MAFs. It takes about 2 hours to get these planes locked.
Locks engage. Chains already previously positioned on the floor.
Loaded.
Then they'll go ahead and they'll put the door plug in.
And ready to fly. Armed with 3,000 gallons of flame retardant or water, MAF's tanks can discharge in less than 5 seconds. And once they're back on the ground, they're refilled in less than 12 minutes. From the back of the plane, a 2-person crew monitors the equipment and wait to hear how much retardant to prepare to drop. I'm here with Shannon in the back of the plane, and from this control panel, from the information they get from the lead plane, they enter that information about how much they're going to drop, whether it's a full tank, a half a tank, they enter that in, and then they're good to go. When the tanks are set and ready, the co-pilot takes over.
The co-pilot is the primary trigger man.
But how do they know where to drop? It's a well-coordinated dance in the sky.
Most of the time, you're going to get a show-me run first.
The lead plane is manned by the U.S. Forest Service, and they're in constant communication with the ground.
Assets on the ground, and they're directing stuff, and they're coordinating with the air boss, who's in coordination with the lead pilot. And then you'll have helicopters, which are flying even lower than we are, than us, and then other additional air tankers. While
the lead plane is mapping out the path, a spotter plane is keeping track of all the air assets, usually stacked at different flight altitudes.
What happens is that lead plane will take us across, describe the target, we'll get a good look at it from high level, then we'll come back around low level for the actual drop. He'll also pop smoke out of his airplane just to kind of reinforce where he wants to start.
Some of these reserve pilots are longtime Coloradans, making the firefight the past few years very personal.
You just can't do enough no matter what. You can't make the plane go as fast as you want it to go. You can't carry as much retardant as you want because you know that's your own community threatened or burning.
But they know that their efforts pay off.
It's always tragic to have a lot of fires, but if you can provide a useful need, it makes you feel good.
The division made 187 drops in 6 states last year. Now, Chris, something I didn't know when I interviewed these guys was that the retardant is red, so they can see it from the sky where they've dropped it, but it's also used as a fertilizing agent, so it helps them get ahead of the next growing season.